Hi, girls and boys, and welcome to Good Children Reads, where good children read. Today we're going to be reading another story, and like always, I will be reading and going under the words with my cursor. So if you want to practice reading out loud, you can do that too and make funny little voices along with me for each of the characters. And as always, we will be doing a little memory game at the end of the story to test your memory to see how much you can remember from the story. I will be releasing a video Monday through Thursday, once a day in the evening. Let's go ahead and get started with the story. Today we are reading Pete the Cat and the Treasure Map by James Dean. Captain Pete looks across Cat Cove. The sun is sparkling on the water. It's a beautiful day for an adventure. Something flies toward Captain Pete's ship. It's a parrot. See that parrot over there? What's it got in its beak? Squawk, says the parrot. She gives Captain Pete a crumpled piece of paper. What is it? Asks First Mate Callie. Captain Pete looks at the paper. There's a long trail that ends with an X. It's a treasure map, he says. Treasure? Says First Mate Callie. Where? On Secret Island, says Captain Pete. Let's go, says First Mate Callie. Woohoo! Cries the crew. Treasure! Swoosh! Splash! Captain Pete steers the ship through the big waves. The salty wind pushes the sails. The ship is going really fast. Good job, mateys, says Captain Pete. We'll be there in no time. Uh-oh, Captain Pete spoke too soon. He spies something coming toward them. What is that? Asks First Mate Callie. What do you think it is? Oh my gosh, a giant arm reaches up and splashes the water. It makes a wave that crashes down on Pete's boat. Kerr splash! Squawk! Cries the parrot. Arg! Yells the crew, and it looks like they're all sopping wet. Kerr splash! Another arm comes crashing down. The crew is scared, but not Captain Pete. He knows that the monster isn't trying to scare them. He's rocking a cool beat. Captain Pete takes out his guitar and strums. The monster rises out of the water. The crew takes cover, but the monster stops when he hears Pete playing. He nods his head along. He's not a scary sea monster. He's an awesome sea drummer. Rock on, says Captain Pete. Thanks, booms the monster. Oh no, Captain, shouts First Mate Callie. A big storm is coming. Batten down the hatches, says Captain Pete. Everyone gets ready for the storm. The waves toss the ship, but the crew is brave. Look at how giant those waves are. Do you think they'll make it? Captain Pete has an idea. Hey there, friend, he yells to the sea monster. We need some help. The monster grabs the ship with his giant arms and gives it a great big boost. The ship moves right through the storm. Hooray! Shouts the crew as the monster swims up to the boat. Thanks, friend, yells Captain Pete. No problem, booms the monster. Land ho! Yells First Mate Callie, pointing out over the sea. All the pirates rush to look. It's Secret Island, says Captain Pete. On the beach, their buddy Grumpy Toad is waiting with a glittering pile of treasure. Ahoy, mateys! You got my map, Grumpy Toad says. Treasure's no fun if you can't share it with your friends. The crew is so happy, they do cartwheels in the sand. Thanks, Grumpy Toad, they shout. I think we're missing something, says Captain Pete. Let's play some music. What a great idea, says Grumpy Toad. The pirates load all the treasure onto the ship. Captain Pete takes out his guitar and strums. But something is missing from his song. Our drummer, Captain Pete says as the sea monster pops his head above the waves. Would you like to join my crew? Aye, booms the monster. Rock on, Captain Pete says as the monster joins in on a rockin' pirate tune. Captain Pete's crew is complete. All the pirates sing, yo ho, a pirate's life for us. The end. What a happy and fun story. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Now, are you ready for that memory game? We're gonna have 3 questions. Okay, first question. What did the sea monster do when he saw the ship? He splashed water which crashed down onto Captain Pete's boat, but it turns out that he wasn't trying to scare the crew. He was rocking a cool beat because he's an excellent drummer. Second question. What instrument does Captain Pete play? I guess it kind of gives it away, but because you can see it on the screen, but he plays the guitar. Finally, what does the crew find on Secret Island? They find 2 things, their friend Grumpy Toad and a pile of glittering treasure. Wouldn't it be so awesome if you stumbled across some glittering treasure? I really like this story because it teaches us that we can't judge things just by looking at them for the first time. Initially, when we see the sea monster, the crew is so scared because they think that the monster is trying to scare them or sink the ship underwater. But it turns out he just really likes to play the drums, and Captain Pete recognizes that. So before we make any judgments, we should always keep an open mind and see what other perspectives there are. And if we endure and stay strong, we can continue our journeys no matter what challenges come to us. And at the end, we might just come across some treasure. I hope that you enjoyed this story and that you had a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time on Good Children Reads. Bye!